here with Russia launching a large-scale attack across Kyiv that lasted nearly 10 hours, one of the longest of the year. Ukrainian officials say at least 2 people were killed and dozens were injured. Now, they also say the strikes knocked out heat to thousands of buildings in freezing temperatures. Russia's attack comes just a day before Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is set to meet with President Trump in Florida. The two leaders plan to discuss the 20-point peace plan that Ukraine unveiled this week following discussions with the U.S. Now, we have full coverage for you. We have CNN senior White House reporter Kevin Liptak. He's near Mar-a-Lago, and correspondent Nada Bashir in London. Kevin, I want to go to you first. Tell us, what do we know about this 20-point plan that's on the table for these talks?
Yeah, and this is essentially Zelensky's version of the multi-point plan that President Trump had put forward. You see the two sides kind of going back and forth, trying to come up with something that they can agree on. And what Zelensky's plan includes is immediate ceasefire. Of course, that has been his prerequisite for trying to get this war to an end. A legally binding agreement. It includes provisions that sort of mandate Ukraine's sovereignty. It talks about security guarantees that the U.S. and Europe would provide to ensure that Russia doesn't invade further once this war ends. And it includes some discussion of the territorial concessions. Now, when we talked to American officials a couple weeks ago, they said that they were about 90% there on this peace proposal. But of course, that 10% that is remaining is a difficult one, and it is a sticking point. And it's what the president will discuss when Zelensky comes down here to Palm Beach tomorrow. You know, this meeting kind of came up last minute, and it's, I think, significant. You know, it wasn't that long ago that President Trump said that he didn't think it would be useful for him to sit down with Zelensky unless he felt they were closer to reaching a peace agreement.